guys, your friend Captain Roy here. The big man himself, Big Will.
How y'all doing?
Today what we're going to do, we're going to cover the hot baits. A must-have baits.
Gotta have these.
You got to have these guys. If you're going to fish the Detroit River and you're going to go out there, I mean, you want to be successful, we're going to show you what you need to be successful out there.
Yes, these are the ones you want in your tackle box.
Now, guys, what we do, we use a 6-pound to 8-pound fire line. I have a 10-pound fire line is all we had in the shop. To me, fire line's the best line out here. Now, we don't run a leader down to the jig. No. We'll run fire line straight down to the jig.
Yes.
Big man?
Sensitivity, direct to the jig provides the best sensitivity, in my opinion. Now, there are some guys that run leaders, to each their own, leaders to the jig. We never have, and we've caught our fish. So, to me, it's not necessary, but you guys do what you want, but this is what we do.
Yeah, like I said, different flavors for different people,
yes.
Guys.
Yep.
We got some baits here. I'll come around. Big man, you start talking about them, I'll hold them up.
Sure. All right, so number one, in my opinion, jig you want to have in your box, color, Kelly green, whether it be the round ball or walleye style, Pro Series style. Get that color, Kelly green. Roy's big on Kelly green. That is an excellent color. You can pair that up.
Big one.
Yep. This is a hammer now. You got to have this in the box. Pimp Daddy. You have to have the Pimp Daddy. I know people, Pimp Daddy, but it produces fish. 9 times out of 10, nice clear day, good water, clear green water. You're going to run Pimp Daddy, you're going to catch fish. This is an excellent minnow bait.
Should have called it Dynamite. I'm telling you, this thing here, guys, is absolutely phenomenal. Let me make sure I get you in the camera here. Oh, yeah. Now, see, guys, this has an orange tail. Mm-hmm. You can run it with the orange tail.
Yep.
You can get the hot tail, green tail, or you can get just a regular Pimp Daddy tail. Phenomenal bait. Pimp Daddy has put a lot of meat on the deck here for a lot of fishermen out here.
Yes, it has. You can also use the Pimp Daddy head, if you want to, if you're particular about matching up your colors, just like the plastic is. They make Pimp Daddy colored heads. Or you can run an antifreeze heads, so we talked about Kelly green so far. I'll show you guys an antifreeze after a while. I want you to have those in your boat for sure. And now we're going to move on. Rory likes this one right here.
Yeah.
All right. This is the Dirty Larry with the cataract eye.
Woo! Guys, just take a second here and look at the craftsmanship on this jig. Absolutely phenomenal. To me, it's my favorite jig right now. I mean, I love the Kelly green, but this Dirty Larry cataract eye, whew, absolutely phenomenal, guys.
Christy does an excellent job down at the dip net making these things up. And to me, you're not going to find a better jig on the river. Those are nice jigs. I'll run that one as well. The Dirty Larry with the cataract eye.
And you can pair that up here, guys. Sorry, big man. You can pair that up here with your Dirty Larry worm.
Yes, that's another must-have.
Oh, sure, we get it in here for you guys to see. See that guy's beautiful worm here.
Another must-have. Have that in your tackle box. All conditions. Black worm with the green tail is tough to beat. Because dirty water, clean water, you can always run that, and most of the times we'll catch fish. One that come out, was it 2 falls ago, Roy?
Yeah, 2 falls ago, the Ambassador Massacre.
The Ambassador Massacre. This has got the chartreuse tail on it. This is another must-have plastic for your tackle box for the Detroit River. It is, right up, in my opinion, right up there with Pimp Daddy. A little bit darker.
Absolutely.
With the green tail, but this is another excellent must-have plastic for your tackle box for the Detroit River. And that one's brand new. That's a little bit newer. 2 seasons ago that one was out. And it's put a lot of fish in the boat for sure. You can match that up with the Ambassador Massacre head, if you want to, or black head, a antifreeze head, either or. Cali green head, it's brand new this season. Christy's making these up down there right now. Is the white ice. Show them that one, Big Roy.
Zooming in, big fella. Absolutely phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
New head.
Got a couple more new ones, right?
Yep. You can use that for all conditions, That'll work in the dirt. It'll work in clean water. Usually, you don't want to go too far off topic here, but dirty water, we run a black jig, darker bait. Another must-have for your tackle box is the June bug. June bug worm or your June bug minnow. Got to have that. Shout out to our guy Justin. This was always an adventure.
Yes, sir.
Yep, he runs June bug heavy. They love this June bug, and the fish do too, because a lot of times if nothing else is working, you throw the June bug on, that'll help you put some in the boat. Clear water, sunshiny out there. You got to run. This is a mid-river killer. It's similar to any of the ices, emerald ice, blue ice, chartreuse tail, black ice, purple ice. These are great. You have to have this. Put this in your tackle box along with those ices. All right. Especially for, like I say, sunny skies, clear water. The ices, they're tough to beat, ain't they, Roy?
Yes, sir.
We also got the Dirty Larry minnow. You know, we showed you the worm. All right. We showed you the worm. But they also make the minnow. A little bit thicker bait for them days when they're wanting something just a little bit bigger. If none of this stuff is working for you guys, you know, we talked about the OG Larry, Dirty Larry minnow. You got the mid-river killer and the ices, blue ice, purple ice, black ice. We talked about the Pimp Daddy minnow. I know everybody's heard about it, but that still puts fish in the boat. We talked about the Dew Ambassador Massacre. We talked about the June bug worm, Ambassador Massacre worm, minnow and worm, Dirty Larry worm. I want you guys to have all these. What do you think, Roy?
Well, first off, it would be a sin to leave out the Godfather.
Well,
just a phenomenal
I was going to talk about that next.
Okay, well, go ahead. Have at it, big man.
If none of this stuff is working, all right, and you've tried all the colors you have in your box, what we do is we'll get an old jig from the bottom of our tackle box. It's all beat to hell and the paint's all gone. We'll tie that on and we'll hit them with the brown rubber worm. Okay.
Whoo, baby, look at that.
Old school brown worm. 9 times out of 10, them fish ain't hitting nothing else. They'll hit that brown rubber worm. We were down here messing around the other day. Roy's dad was down here, and we were talking about some of the new stuff that were coming out, you know, at the bait stores and all the millions of different plastics you can get nowadays. And he says, well, you know, fellas, he said, well, you can talk like him a lot better than I. What did he tell us?
Well, he said, boys, let me tell you something now. Before they had all this, stuff here with all these colors, whatnot, and what have you, man, you should use just a beat up old jig and a brown worm. Now, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, because I'm the one telling you I told you. You know what I mean?
My God.
Well, that's what Daddy would say anyways.
Oh, John Eubanks used to run them brown worms a lot.
He would have been a great conservationist. Brother John. Knock him out, John.
He's a great American.
Great American.
And old Claude and Udell, they like them.
All the Ledbetters.
They like the whole Ledbetter family runs these brown worms. But
Brother Claude Ledbetter would say dynamite.
Dynamite. Marcel, too.
Marcel, too. Yeah, he's hauling pulpwood.
Log truck.
Yes, sir.
Anyhow, all right, okay. So, all right, to recap what we talked about. Kelly Green jig, all right?
I got close up.
Yep, come on in here and show them these, Roy, real good,
Yeah.
so there's no confusion.
Let's go right to the Kelly Green.
Kelly Green jig. The Dirty Larry with the cataract eye. It's a must-have.
Yeah.
It's the new white ice this season. How about this, chartreuse? You got to have chartreuse. You know, Kelly Green, chartreuse. Make sure you have those. Something darker, too. This is the Purple Demon. You can use black or the Ambassador Massacre head as well. And then white. We had talked about the white ice. So this is you want to have these, okay? Kelly Green, Dirty Larry, something lighter like the white ice, chartreuse, and something dark. Purple Demon, Ambassador Massacre, black. All right. Now our plastics for our worms, you got to have the Dirty Larry worm, the Ambassador Massacre. Look at that tail on that thing.
Whoo!
Your old standby, just in case nothing else is working. Your brown rubber worm. All right. June bug, man, oh man, that puts fish in the boat. That's your worms. Minnows, same thing. Larry, you got the DL. Remember we talked about the ices, purple ice, black ice. Blue ice with the chartreuse tail. This is the mid-river killer with the chartreuse tail. A little bit darker, but, same concept. Pimp Daddy. You have to have Pimp Daddy in your tackle box. This one has the fire tail on it, the orange tail. You can get it with the chartreuse tail. You can get it just straight pimp. I know you guys seen all of them. And then the Ambassador Masker, that newer bait we talked about, 2 years old now, right, Roy?
Yes, sir.
And that has been heavy for catching walleye on the Detroit River. So, guys, if you put these items in your box, if this is all you have and this is all you got, you're going to catch fish, all right? These colored jig heads, these plastics that will put walleye in your boat. You can't strike out as long as you have this variety here. We got one from light to dark. You're not going to miss. What do you think, Roy?
And like I said, guys, you can always go to our page on Facebook or YouTube. You know, we go by the Moo Crew.
The Moo Crew.
Any questions you have, any kind of help you need, you guys can always contact us there.
Yeah.
Ask us a question. Always show us your fish. You know, come to the page. We want all the interaction with you guys. We want to try to help anybody that we can.
Don't forget about the drum contest.
Freshwater drum contest, guys. So, what you're going to do is you go out here, you're going to catch your drum. You're going to weigh your drum. You're going to take a length of your drum, a picture of your drum. You're going to post it to the Moo page.
That's right.
We're going to go from April to probably July, because the hotter it gets, the more them drum are going to bite. And whoever has the biggest drum, if you can beat us, we're the drum kings out here.
I mean, you're not going to beat us, but if you can.
If you can, we're going to get you some Moo wear.
That's right.
It's only right. Now, if you can beat us in freshwater drum, whew,
Yep.
then you definitely earned your Moo wear.
Absolutely. So that's all we have today for the must-have jigs and plastics for the Detroit River walleye. Catch us next time. We're going to be doing we got harness videos coming.
Yep.
We got live on the river with the hand line, live on the river jigging. We got the live tournament footage coming up for the MWT tour.
And we got a secret.
Oh, yeah, we got, yep.
Big, never done on the Detroit River. I kind of want to drop the bomb. I'm not going to yet. Trust me, guys, nobody's done it before.
Right.
Only your good old friend Captain Roy, the big man himself, can bring it to you.
That's right.
It's a challenge, let's say. Stay tuned, guys.
Moo
Moo out. Remember, guys, be yourself. Everybody else is taken.
There's only one Roy.